Hi guys, this is my new setup with the magnifier. Unfortunately, it's still too low to the deck because it doesn't still doesn't show the whole coin. But the £2 coin is big, so yeah, same as florins, I expect. About the same size, aren't they? This is a. Let me just get rid of some of this light. This is not the side that I actually want to show you. Oh, hang on, there's too much. Yeah, I think that'd probably be about right. You can see that the beading of the inner coin or travels into the inner coin, I should say. A good example of the rear or the obverse side is it shows quite really well the offset of a misstrike. Oh, hang on a minute. If you look at the word Elizabeth, you can see that actually it's near enough for like a reverse planchet. That is so close for Elizabeth to be actually entering onto the inner coin. It's a fabulous piece because it does really show what this beading actually means. And when you look at the coin, the illusion is, and I can't measure that to prove it, the illusion is that this part of the coin is thinner in depth from the outer to the inner. It looks offset. Well, it is offset. It must be for this to happen. So it looks sort of like oval. The coin actually looks oval rather than round. It's quite strange, but a lot of £2 coins do this because of this misstriking. I did see an article online about that the inner coin is supposed to be done up. The inner coin is supposed to be done at a different stage to the outer coin. I can't remember which way round it is, but this is the outcome of it. This is the outcome without a doubt. So it's not really actually a misstrike as a seating in the die. I would assume, that's the best way I can describe it. So that's the 1999, and we also have now a 2001. Starting with the £2 at the top. Everything's there are other parts that are wrong, but they're mainly the same. I wouldn't sell these separately just on the basis of this, the beading, but that is really what we're looking at. Everything else seems to be spot on as what we should know. You can see on this one that the rim is thin here and thick there. I suppose really that's another sign that it's a misstrike for the outer coin anyway. I don't see how this can be that the two coins are struck separately. Maybe I got that wrong in understanding, but that's the way I understood this video I saw on YouTube. Again, as I said with the other coin, the whole thing here looks, I know it doesn't under magnification, but I'm going to assure you, it looks like this here is thinner than this over here. This looks really wide. It gives the illusion of being oval because it's offset. The magnifier doesn't help me in showing that. It really doesn't, because both coins are exactly the same. I suppose if you look at it long enough, you're going to tell yourself that it's true, but you need the coins in front of you. Anyway, so we turn it over, and you see here that instead of it being Elizabeth, it's DEI round to REG. Same thing again, the beading. It's not as close. The Elizabeth one is really good, I think. But you can see again, there's a double rim here on this one, and we see that it's thinner here to wider there. All I can say is I really wish, and you can't do anything with it. The way this setup is, once you lift the magnifier camera up, you have little room to maneuver the adjustment. So it's only good in this format that you can see the whole coin in the magnifier, but you lose the definition. So in one way it's good, in another way it's not. If you're showing, I mean, I've had to make 4 videos because of error in my wording, to get it right. Whereas if you're doing it with deep magnification, closer to the coin, you obviously shift it around because you've only got like half the coin in view, but it does give a better definition. So it's a win-lose type thing, where you win and where you lose. But these two £2 coins I've picked out because of the other coin with Elizabeth being so close to the edges. It's unreal, because like I say, it's nearly an inverted planchet. It's that close. And like, see, the beading here is not that bad, because obviously it's closer to the outer coin. And see, now I've lost track. I think it is only this one that has the sort of like a double rim. I'm pretty sure it was. So I'm hoping that it's hard doing 2 coins at once. It really is, because my memory, it's very lacking. But of course, the offset is seen in difference to the edge, or the rim. I'll say to the rim, because of the fact it's closer. So it's pushed that way, if you see what I mean, and this is dragged in. So you really do need to see the coins in front of you. You really do. And as I say, they're both brilliant ways of showing that together. So I'm not going to do a full video like going around with this. Although I never did try that, but it does seem it would be. Oh, that's quite good, because the block of wood stops it from rolling. Yeah, that's pretty good. You know, and if I adjust the light back up again, you can see the wording quite well there. And I'll tell you something else just quickly. Do you remember I was going on about the 1999 rugby cup and the disappearing one? Look at that. Where's the I for standing? Would you say it's missing? It's not. It's fallen in to the groove or the ridge of the edge. Reading. The reading of the edge. I mean, my head is just terrible. So that's quite good. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna play with that and make another video because it is good and it's bad. So yeah, I'll go into depth for that again. I've got to go. Bye.